So I'm seeing this image of it's a purple sky, a purple night sky, and the cosmos is visible. You can see galaxies in the sky. There seems to be a pyramid. So there's a pyramid set against the night sky, and so you've got the night sky is in the foreground. Then in the middle you have that pyramid, and then the front of the picture is purple reflective water. So you've got purple reflective waters, you've got a pyramid, and then you've got the night sky. Now I'm going to go with the fact that the color is purple. So I'm going to go with the third eye and the crown. There's some kind of, I don't know if it's a higher frequency, some kind of an activation, a higher vibration of a higher vibration. I'm just going to try and put this together, because I did pull 3 cards as well, and the 3 cards, looking at them now, surface level, we've got a card about seeing through false idols, seeing past false idols, and there's a card about having discernment, knowing when and when not to speak, when and when not to act. And there's a card about reconciliation, which very much follows the sentiment of the 2 of Cups in the tarot. And then we've got this image of a higher activation. We've got this image of the higher chakras. It symbolizes the higher chakras. It symbolizes energy, it symbolizes wisdom, it symbolizes a higher vibration. And I'd go as far as to say it's also as above as above as below, as below as above. We've got the heavens mirrored in the waters below, and we've got that pyramid in the middle. We've got the bridge. What I'm seeing is I've got the visual of a train. It's a train. If you picture a movie scene where people are going off to war or soldiers are coming back from war. So in the first we have people waving, seeing people off onto a train, and they're going towards their destination. And on the other end we've got soldiers coming back from war and being greeted at the train station by their loved ones. So we've got leaving and returning. So the start of a journey and the end of a journey. And we've got the third eye, the third eye illuminated, the third eye open. We've got the third eye open. We've got the cosmos reflected in the waters below. We've got clear sight. We've got clear vision. We've got activation, the pyramid activated. We've got energy, we've got electricity. And we've got a card about burning through false idols. In the card we have a figure who has some virtual reality goggles on, and he is looking at a figure of worship which is on fire. They are on fire. So it's all about looking through the right eyes. It's all about how we see things. It's all about the lenses that we have. So this figure, so too is, he has his goggles on and he's looking at the false idol. And we, the observer, can see that he is looking at the wrong idol. Yeah, battery's okay. He is looking at the wrong idol. And then in the cosmos here, we also have a constellation, and inside that constellation there is a keyhole. There is a key in the figure's hand. And we also have the DNA strand made up of stars in the night sky. So this person very much has the key for clear vision, very much has the key within themselves in order to unlock the secrets of the galaxy, so to speak, to unlock the truth, to obtain clear sight and clear vision, to see things properly. And when this figure sees things properly, the false idol burns. It burns because it isn't real. And once the figure realizes that the false idol isn't real, it burns, it disappears into dust. Now, discernment. In discernment, we have a figure who is being watched by another figure, and his throat chakra is activated, but he has his hand over his mouth. So he has the ability to speak, but also the discernment to know when to speak and when not to speak. And then we have reconciliation, two figures coming back together, a father and a son. A relationship that once was broken now comes back together. And because it comes back together, all the pieces, they go back together and everything connects, and order is restored. So I think that you've been going through some kind of a process, an awakening, a healing process, where your vibration has risen, where you have gone through an ascension and you have obtained clear sight, clear vision, so now you can see properly. You can see the false idols, you can see what is real and what is not. You have discovered that you have the key to all of the answers that you've wanted. You have them inside of yourself, you had them all along. Now you have the clear vision that you needed in order to see that. And there has been a reintegration of parts of you that once were whole, or at least were always meant to be whole, but have been apart, and now they have reconciled and the puzzle pieces have come back together and connected, and you have been made whole. Now, the power that you have is discernment. The power that you have, the power that you gain from having clear vision, clear sight, is the ability to see what's coming, the ability to see the unseen, so to speak, the ability to see through, to see beyond the veil. And this enables you to have great discernment. You know when to act, you know when to speak, you know when to keep your mouth closed, you know when to move quietly. You've definitely risen, you've definitely become something more, you've become more whole, you have come into alignment, you have come into some genuine, true power. You have unified parts of yourself that were in exile. You were powerless before because the parts of yourself were not together, they were not connected. And so you probably have struggled in life thus far. But now that you have unity, now that you have come into oneness, now that you have gained clear sight, clear vision, now that you can see the false idols, you can align yourself with your true path. You now have the eyes to see your true path, to see a more spiritual path, to see a more fulfilling path. And it's interesting because in my card of reconciliation, the father is wearing purple, and the son, the student, he is wearing blue. So the sun is illuminating the throat chakra, right? And then the father is illuminating the third eye. So one chakra higher than the sun. Together they have clear sight and they have discernment. And so these two parts of yourself that have come back together, clear sight and discernment, together you are the sum. You are the sum of those two things, clear sight and discernment. You have the discernment to use clear sight. Well, let's put it this way, you can have clear sight, but not know how to use it, not know when to use it. But with the discernment, integrated, you are far more powerful. Your vision is far more powerful, and you can accurately understand your visions, and you can then articulate those visions, and you could use that to help somebody, to help people. A superpower, in a sense, a superpower that could make a great difference to lots of people. And interestingly, in the card of false idols, he is also wearing blue, the sun. So he has the goggles on, and he cannot discern a false idol from, well, there's no such thing as idols. He cannot discern the truth from a lie, because he has the goggles on. He has the ability to speak, but he does not have the ability to see. And so you've got the card of reconciliation, where he is wearing blue, the throat chakra, but he is reconnecting with his father, who is wearing purple, which is clear vision. And in the card of discernment, the student, he is now wearing white. He is now wearing white. He is now has the crown chakra activated, he also has his throat chakra activated. And because of that, he has the combination of clear sight and discernment. Now, behind him, there is an angel, a crystalline angel. And that crystalline angel has blues and purples in their body, in their wings. And they have a halo of white and purple and blue. So this angel is a representation of the sum of these cards. So you were the student, you had the ability to speak your truth, but you did not have the ability to see your truth, to see the truth. And now you have reconciled these two parts, and you have brought them back together, and you have the ability to speak the truth and the ability to see the truth. And that gives you the discernment to know when to act, to know when to act on what you see, to know when to move and when not to move. This makes you more powerful. This enables you to be able to help. This enables you to be as the most powerful that you can be, to be in the strongest position possible to do whatever it is you're going to do, what you're meant to do, what you came here to do. And because of that, you have ascended into the higher version of yourself, the version which has these elements integrated. And because of that, they have become more. The angel is larger. The angel towers above the student, and their wings are spread. They are a part of the cosmos. They are the universe. They are the world. They are God. They are spirit. They are oneness. They are everything. So, in the material world, I feel like you've integrated your higher self. And so in this realm, you are more powerful, more able, more capable, and you can help others. Nothing can stop you. In the card of reconciliation, in a lot of my cards, I have like a Van Gogh sky, which is very swirly. There's lots of movement there. And so on this card of reconciliation, we have that level. We have karma clouds on the bottom. And then in the middle, we have all of the swirly Van Gogh style clouds. And then it sort of settles into white fluffy clouds again, and then there is the moon, but there is also a rainbow over the top of that moon. And so the story of that turbulent relationship, of that incomplete picture, is told. And it goes from the bottom to the top, just as the Kundalini travels from the base to the crown. And the moon is crowning the heads of the father and the son, of the student and the master. So it very much talks about the completion of an awakening, of Kundalini awakening. Even your chakras have been cleansed. If your Kundalini has been activated, your chakras have been cleansed. You have reached your sovereign self. You have realized yourself. You have integrated the parts of yourself that were apart from the part that you have been for quite some time, for the part that you have been living with this part, just one part of a whole. And now you have reconnected all the other parts of you. You have become whole. You have realized oneness. You have come into your power. And you've become more. You've ascended. You've remembered who you are. You've remembered that you are more than what you were told. And I'm seeing you, and you're standing in, there's a night sky, but I can feel the breeze on my face. And when I take a breath, I can feel the air going in to my mouth. I can feel the air. I can feel it caress my skin. And what this is I can feel myself being touched by life, being touched by existence, being touched by creation. But what it is making me feel, what it is bringing me into the awareness of, is that I am a part of that too. It's like this little confirmation, this scene of whereby me being you, your alignment, it's been acknowledged. It's like this little nudge. It says, like, we confirm, you have awakened, you have completed your awakening process, and you are more than what you were. And it's nudging a response, it's poking you, so you can confirm, yes, that's true, I am on the same page, I understand, I comprehend, I am aware. So that in itself is confirmation that you've been through an awakening process, and now it is complete. And it's the train returning, bringing the soldiers home, and you are being greeted by your loved ones. You have come to the end of the journey. You have come to the end of the journey. And so I'll say it again. Now you have the ability to speak the truth. Now you have the ability to see the truth, to see through the lies, to see through the veil, to see beyond, to see past false idols. You have the ability to see the way, to see your life's purpose, to see your true path. You have become more. You have integrated your higher self. You are more powerful, you are more able, you are more capable. You have reconnected the parts of you that were lost to one another. You have went through an awakening. Your frequency has risen. Your vibration, your energetic signature has changed. And there's the number 511. 511. There are new things coming. There are new opportunities coming. The past is very much the past, forgotten. This is different now. You are different. Life is different. The world is different. You have more knowledge, more awareness, more wisdom. And now you're dealing the cards.